So why he didn't make that joke about Beyonce or Jay-Z? Why Nicki Minaj? The same respect and honor y'all have for them, Nicki Minaj deserves the same respect and honor. Now if Zoo come after you, then he's gonna be wrong.
Thought about it. Just want to apologize to you, Nicki Minaj, for saying the stuff that I said.
He got up there and he was like on some just talking to people. Just up there just talking like he was just shooting the shit. And I know niggas gonna come on here and be like, well, that's kind of like his style of comedy and shit like that. No, it ain't, bro. I didn't see every one of Mike Epps stand-ups. I didn't see every one of them. And I didn't see him when he didn't came here twice already. And that ain't his style. So all in all, man, I felt like it was a disappointment. I never pay to see it again. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is just my opinion. I feel like it could have been 10 times better. If I had to rate it from 1 to 10, I'd get it probably a 5 because I feel like the other comedians did all right, but it wasn't great. I've seen way more better comedy shows. I didn't really enjoy myself. I feel like I wasted my money.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Barb's got Mike Epps shook. This guy has some denigrating words for Nicki Minaj that you'll see here in a moment if it's not already spoiled in the title and thumbnail. And he, of course, issued a groveling apology because the Barb's had him shook. Okay, his fan base isn't nearly as big as hers, so it might make some sense why he would feel the need to apologize because he might be effectively ending his career based off what he says. But without further ado, let's go ahead and react to it. By the way, guys, there's a new feature on YouTube where you can hype videos, so be sure to like the video, hype the video. It helps out a lot. Appreciate you.
Nicki Minaj out there getting a motherfucking train ran on her by Donald Trump now. They got her in there getting head and everything. She done fucked around, jumped on Donald Trump's side trying to get a free card and the card wasn't even real. Bitch, you ain't going nowhere. Get on back over there. The card wasn't even real. Shut up, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you, Nicki, nothing. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm just up here telling jokes. I don't really know what I'm talking about either, ho. I'm up here trying to get through this hour, bitch. I don't care nothing about none of that shit.
That's your man, Mike Epps.
So he high too. Guys, I think this is where the problem came in. Before we get to Epps' apology, the problem came in where he started talking and, you know, calling people itches and talking about, you know, audience members and stuff. I do think the actual joke itself, in my opinion, wasn't that bad. You know, he is a comedian. Comedians do say messed up stuff, but I do think that it's not really fair to use that type, to levy that type of humor against her and not do it against other people who would have a more left-leaning stance. That's where I think the issue is that he's not being a neutral comedian. He's kind of picking a side and going ham on her, whereas normally these people are all about protecting black women and all this other stuff, but then she goes MAGA and all of a sudden you're not trying to protect her anymore. As a matter of fact, you're continuing the dog pile because she does have some people coming after her pretty hard, even though in general it looks like the Barbs are sticking with her. And you definitely shouldn't be attacking people in the audience and calling them names and all like that was off the rails. And Andy said he was high, so apparently he's on drugs too. Like, come on, bro.
I know I missed the accountability. You know, I say stuff and do stuff, and then I go to bed, wake up the next morning, and you know, being prayed on and thought about it. Just want to apologize to you, Nicki Minaj, for saying the stuff that I said. Want to apologize to your husband, your kids, all of that for saying what I said. You know, I'm a comedian. Sometimes I get on that stage, you know, I have a little drink and I go wild. You know what I mean? I'm non-filtered, so just want to apologize to you. Not explaining myself, but I am Mr. Accountability. I love apologizing. Something a lot of people don't know how to do. Apologize to you, Nicki.
Okay, well, there you have it, guys. So, I mean, kudos to him for apologizing. I do think that he should have apologized here. Now, was he doing it for legitimate reasons? Well, nobody can know for sure what Mike Epps' heart is, but I'll tell you what my opinion is. I think that this guy was afraid of the Barbs. Okay, the Barb gang. This is a woman who, like, guys, sometimes you got to use common sense to put all the pieces together. Okay, This is a woman who is in league with the president of the United States. She's already rich and famous. She has basically a clan. She has the Barb. She has a gang. She has Barb gang. And she got the president of the United States. She got this MAGA coalition, and then she got her old fans combining together. Mike Epps don't stand a chance against Nicki Minaj, and a lot of people recognize this. This is not a battle that, if it were to be a battle at all, certainly wouldn't be one that he could win. So it makes sense that he would issue this groveling apology. Maybe some of that heat is going to come off him, because I could imagine, I've already seen and demonstrated to you some of the things that people are saying. And if he didn't come out with his apology, I'd imagine things would only get worse for him. A lot of people didn't come out against Mike Epps publicly that were big names, including Nicki Minaj. As far as I know, she has not responded to this yet. But if she did, or any of those other people did, then trust and believe Mike Epps would be cooked. These people definitely love to blacklist individuals in the industry, and Mike Epps already isn't exactly getting a lot of work, if you hadn't noticed. But anyway, guys, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm out. Big shout out to my members, Cyber Noodle, 655, Bella Scott, and Carpentier John. Could not do it without you.
He said Puffy tried to take me shopping. I don't want no clothes, nigga. Speaking of Puffy, I wonder what he doing right now. In there teaching the nigga how to dance. You shimmying in the motherfucking jail cell. They caught that nigga with 100 kilos of motherfucking baby oil. It was some ashy bitches in that party. But what the fuck a nigga do with all that motherfucking oil? I was really hating on them because they didn't invite me to the party. I was hating. I was like, fuck them niggas, man. Niggas invite me to the motherfucking brunch. But when that shit happened, I said, thank you, Jesus. God said in the Bible, let my yes be yes and my no be no. When God tell you no, he's trying to protect you. Because I know how to have my dick out somewhere in there. $1,000 yet? Lying ass nigga. And he's putting them tariffs out. Yeah. And they said one of the first tariffs that's gonna stop is the hair weave coming from China. This shit about to get interesting. This summer, it's gonna be a bunch of bald head hoes. It's gonna be some niggas laying next to their woman and didn't know who they was. Turn around, look like Sam Jackson. Oh God.